This is Richard Law with the Society of Field Inspectors. I want to talk to you a little bit today about building your inspection business and building that business by using direct marketing. In other words, a resume that wins in 10 seconds is what you want to use for your direct marketing. So, launching and growing an inspection business starts with one non-negotiable, and that non-negotiable is direct marketing. You have to do it. If the right companies don't know you exist, they can't hire you, no matter how skilled you are. So, what is direct marketing? It's the first engine of growth. It's a proactive outreach. You have to email and call target companies to introduce yourself and state your availability. You need to have a follow-up discipline. If there's no work today, you need to circle back in 7 to 14 days and be consistent about it. Opportunities do change weekly. They may not need you today, but next week can be a different story. Patience plays. Send or resend your resume on the second, third, or fourth contact until they confirm that you're in their vendor database. You need to ask that question when you talk to them on the phone. Am I in your vendor database? And never stop asking. The best run companies in the world use continuous outreach. Treat your business the same way. You take Amazon, I buy a lot of products from Amazon, and Amazon is always contacting me and asking me to buy more. When you're doing marketing, you got to know the 10-second rule. That's a very important part of direct marketing. And the 10-second rule is kind of a win or lose the opportunity fast. Okay. If you don't get their attention in 10 seconds, you kind of lost the game. It's all over with. You're probably not going to get a job with them. Recruiters and vendor managers make that initial judgment in about 10 seconds, maybe even shorter than that. And your materials must answer immediately some questions, and your material is your resume. And the first question is who you are. The second is what you do. And the third is where you operate. What is your service area? That's very important. And you have to describe those three things to them in a very short time. And that's what your resume does. If your resume and header don't deliver those answers at a quick glance, you're essentially invisible. Your resume is your most important and your profitable marketing asset. In other words, for the cost, it delivers a lot. One page is important. It gives you a high impact. Think of it as a one-page flyer that sells your value. It must have clean layout, tight bullets, and a crystal clear description of your coverage areas. It must signal professionalism. Your resume is going to say a lot about you. Mark, with thousands and thousands of inspectors, most of those inspectors don't use a professional resume or any direct marketing, and that's good for you. That means that your real competition is a very small minority who have an effective resume. A strong resume vaults you into the top tier. You're going to get ahead of all of your competition because you know what you're doing and you look professional. Many companies won't add you or remember you without a polished resume attached to your profile. No resume means many missed calls. The bottom line of everything I've said here is that direct marketing opens doors. A sharp one-page resume gets you through them in 10 seconds or less. And if you want to see some sample resumes that I've created, you can simply email me or call me, and I will send you some sample resumes. You can email me at richard@law.name. That's Richard at, and then the word law, LAW, dot name, and that's NAME. Or you can certainly call me in Florida at 352-324-6042. So, like I say, if you want to get a fast start and get a good start and get connected with the better companies and get the attention that you need a resume. So call me and we can chat and I can give you more information on how to get that process going. We'll talk to you later. Have a great day.